Welcome to the heart of the Players' Championship, the legendary 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass, a par 3 measuring just 137 yards, yet it stands as one of the most intimidating holes in golf. A single shot can define a career. The island green surrounded by water demands precision, nerves of steel, and the ability to silence the roar of doubt. One errant swing, and dreams sink beneath the waves. Over the years, this hole has witnessed euphoria, heartbreak, and moments that are etched into golf history. It has tested the world's best, rewarding those who can master its deceptive simplicity and punishing those who hesitate. The swirling winds, the deafening silence before a shot, the explosion of cheers or groans after impact. It's more than a hole. It's an arena where champions are crowned and contenders are crushed. Today, we relive the defining moments that have solidified the 17th's reputation as one of the most dramatic holes in the sport. From its accidental creation to the incredible feats of golf's biggest stars, we break down the moments that made the 17th at Sawgrass legendary. The origins of the 17th hole. Before we dive into the unforgettable moments, let's take a step back and understand how this infamous hole came to be. When Pete Dye was designing TPC Sawgrass, he envisioned a course that would test every facet of a golfer's skill. But the 17th, that was an accident. Initially, it was supposed to be just another par 3, surrounded by trees and bunkers. But during construction, as crews excavated sand to build the course, a massive pit formed where the 17th would be. Dye's wife Alice suggested the idea of an island green, something that would create excitement and tension unlike anything in golf. And so the 17th was born, not from meticulous planning, but from an unforeseen opportunity. The little did they know it would become one of the most feared and celebrated holes in the sport's history. Over time, players came to realize that this hole was more than just a test of accuracy. It was a psychological battlefield. The margin for error is minuscule, the wind unpredictable, and the pressure unbearable. Even the best golfers in the world have been humbled by its deceptive simplicity. The penalty for failure, a re-tee, and a walk of shame to the drop zone as thousands watch on, knowing full well how unforgiving this hole can be. Tiger Woods' better than most putt, 2001. Rewind to 2001. Tiger Woods, already a global icon, stood on the 17th green, eyeing a treacherous double-breaking putt. The stakes? Immense. The pressure? Overwhelming. The ball started its journey, rolling with purpose, snaking over the undulating green. The tension built with each passing second. Then the unforgettable call. Better than most? Better than most. The ball disappeared into the cup. The crowd exploded. A moment of pure magic, forever cemented in golf's collective memory. Woods, as he had so many times before, turned the impossible into reality. The phrase "better than most" became legendary, synonymous with his unparalleled ability to rise in the biggest moments. Even now, decades later, it remains one of the most iconic putts in golf history. The precision, the pressure, and the perfect execution. Woods proved yet again why he was in a class of his own. Fred Couples' near ace, 1999. 2 years prior, in '99, Fred Couples stepped onto the 17th tee, staring down the infamous island green. He struck the ball cleanly, sending it soaring through the air. The gallery held its breath. The ball landed mere inches from the cup. It danced, spun, and for a fleeting second, it seemed destined to drop for an ace. The collective gasp from the crowd turned into an electrifying roar. A hole-in-one at the 17th is the ultimate prize, an accomplishment reserved for the rarest of moments. Couples came agonizingly close, proving that even near perfection at Sawgrass is unforgettable. Had the ball rolled just an inch or two further, it would have been one of the greatest moments in Players' Championship history. But even as a near miss, it remains one of the most exciting shots ever seen on the 17th. Hal Sutton's clutch shot, 2000. The year 2000. Sergio Garcia's hole-in-one, 2017. Fast forward to 2017. Sergio Garcia, a major champion and one of golf's great shot makers, stood over the ball on the 17th tee. One swing, one perfect arc. The ball hit the green, took a few deliberate bounces, then vanished into the hole. An ace. The crowd erupted. Garcia raised his arms in triumph, soaking in the surreal moment. For a golfer, there are few greater feelings than a hole-in-one, but to do it on the most famous par 3 in the sport, that's something else entirely. Ricky Fowler's dominance, 2015. In 2015, Ricky Fowler put on a clinic at the 17th, delivering a performance for the ages. In a gripping playoff, he repeatedly stepped onto the tee and executed under unimaginable pressure. Shot after shot, he found the green, setting up birdie after birdie as his competitors faltered. It was a display of precision, fearlessness, and clutch shot making. With the tournament on the line, he stuffed his final tee shot inside 5 feet. Moments later, he drained the putt to claim the title. Fowler had conquered Sawgrass in a way few ever have. The 17th hole, where legends are made. The 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass is more than just a golf hole. It's a crucible of pressure, a place where legends are written and hearts are broken. Some conquer it, stamping their names in history. Others fall victim to its merciless challenge. And every year, as the Players' Championship unfolds, the world watches, knowing that on this tiny patch of green, history will once again be made. Because at the 17th hole, every shot is a moment, every moment is a memory, and every memory is a story waiting to be told.